Hello, everybody. This is the Primal Earth. Give me 1 second before I start everything up real quick. I need to go over here to my other computer and pop on in here to fix stuff. Wow, that was fast. Hello, Jurassic Bob. Today we will be playing Universe Sandbox. So let me get that up real quick. Share the screen. Hide that, and then boom! Now we're in the universe. Let me wait until my computer pops everything up real quick. Okay, so it's not that great of a screen device, so I'll try to keep that in precaution. But today, what we will be doing is we will be making a solar system. Now, I already have an idea of what the solar system will be, because I made this solar system ages ago. It's called SAG-186 system, because it's a star in the Sagittarius constellation. It's 186th of something found. This isn't a real star, but this is a star that I've built a planet around with a bunch of aliens and stuff. So we're going to start with a new empty simulation. Now, I actually made myself a website for this alien, just so I could have, I'm not the alien, for the planet, just so I could organize all the aliens that are on it so far. So let me just go into here real quick and see if I actually said how big the star was. I think it was 1.75 times the size of our sun, or 1.2 times. So for some, okay, back out of that. Home. So first of all, we're going to put in a star. Needs to be the sun. And we'll pop it right there and quickly back out so you aren't blinded while looking at it. Now, the star is about 1.75 times the size of the sun, so we're going to go ahead and fix that by changing that to 1.75. It's a little bit bigger now, a lot hotter. So now we're going to add, there are, I think, 3 planets in this system. And the first one is about, what was it? I don't think I ever put it in here. Maybe I put it in here. No, all I have is A. Okay, so this is actually SAG-186b, because this is the second planet found in the system, but it's the closest to the star. So to make this planet, we are going to need to get Mercury. Procure a Mercury. And then place it at about, okay, first let's check where the habitable zone of this star is. Okay, so that's the habitable zone. So the planet actually orbits inside this zone. It orbits extremely close. I think what happened, I think what it did was it was in about that close. Now, this planet, although this says Mercury, it is about, I think, twice the size of the Earth's, because I'll get to why it's twice the size of the Earth in just a second. Now, what we're going to do here is we are actually going to change the composition to almost entirely iron, with a smidge of hydrogen left over. There we go. So what this is a what we would call the core of a large gas giant, a hot Jupiter, if you will, that has gotten too close to its star, and all of the gas has been burned off, leaving this core. So you could stand on like small snippets of it, like about there or there. Ozil Ramos, this is not awkward. This is planetary building. You think anyone was there when the planets were actually made? No, nobody was there. So it's not actually awkward. There are more people here watching this solar system being formed. So this is actually, first of all, let's go ahead and fix the biggest problem we have. This is no longer the sun nova remnant for some reason. Remind me tomorrow. Nope. So basic sun nova remnant. This is now SAG 186 Sagittarius, which stands for Sagittarius 186. Let's go to basic. Hold on. This is 1.75 times the size of the sun, right? Okay, good. Now, because this one was the second planet around this discovered, it is SAG 186b, which is no, it's lowercase, I think. So let's make sure this thing isn't like disintegrating, because I see a lot of gas coming off of it. Planets are awesome. My favorite one is Mars. Mars is pretty cool. But I prefer Saturn, but technically not really. I prefer Titan over Saturn. But Titan's a moon, but then again, it's also bigger than Mercury, so I mean, I like Titan the best. It's my favorite place. Okay, so now that we got that one done, the next one out is Sagittarius 186c, so we're gonna actually have to look at the habitable zone for that. It actually orbits, I think, really close to the star. So for that, we're gonna need, actually, what we're gonna do, okay, is we're going to start out with an asteroid, have an asteroid orbit about right here. Now you may say, why are we gonna have an asteroid orbit that? Well, here's why. What we're gonna do is first of all, we're gonna not make that happen. And we're actually going to just grow it from this. Now, we could slam a bunch of asteroids in it, but that would make the already laggy stream that you're getting much laggier. But hey, hold on. Let me try to get this in full screen. See if this works. Hey, that worked, I think, slightly well. Yes, there we go. Sorry I can't stay here long. I'm kind of busy today, but I'll stay here for a few more minutes. Well, thank you, Uziel Ramos. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. So we can actually go out of this now because we're in full screen. I should have done that when I started. Okay, so we're going to click on. We don't need to click on view anymore. So we're actually going to grow this little asteroid that orbits the star to about how big was it? It was 1.75 times the size of the Earth as well. It was a little bit bigger than the Earth. The mass, go to Earth, actually we'll make it 52. I'll change that because that's a bit odd for size. And then we got to change the materials around it. See, it's like completely iron there. It should be more like that. Now, the planet, this isn't actually the surface of Sagittarius 186c. I actually do have a surface for this thing, an entire map of this planet, and I will, I'll try to show it to you guys one day, probably in the Fermi Paradox video. There is an actual map to this planet, with I think 3 big continents on it. You got Eremus, which is actually a supercontinent made up of 2 smaller continents. Arcanum Terra, which sort of looks like North America, but not really. And then you got Frigipetra, which is basically just if Antarctica, all the ice melted on it at once. That's basically what it would look like. I'll show that to you guys sometime sometime later. But right now, we got to change some basic stuff about this planet. Its orbit is its day is way too slow. Its rotational period should be about 14 hours. It's a very fast spinning thing. So now the next thing to do is to go into materials and add some water. That was too much water. So let's dial it back a bit until we get some land forming. Now this I think is the, there we go. Now we got it. It's not exactly this is basically pretty good. We're at pretty good right now. Now let's give this thing an atmosphere. I can find out where atmosphere is at. Doodly doo. And its atmosphere is actually, oh gosh, we're already at 94.3% similar to Earth. And we haven't even given an atmosphere, I don't think. Let's go down to atmosphere. Atmosphere isn't here either. How odd. Temperature? No, it's not there. Motion? I don't think it's on motion. Basic? Where's atmosphere at? That is definitely odd. Okay, so fine. Let's go name this tag 186C, because it was the third one found. Well, let me refresh my stream real quick, guys. Something's odd. Okay, so now that we got that done, Sagittarius 186C actually has a moon. It used to have two moons, because you see I ran the simulation on a different thing once before, and I gave it two tiny moons. They're both around the size of Uranus's moons. So not too big, definitely not moon sized, but they're not, for instance, the size of Mimas. They're okay, but they did actually collide with each other. So we will be giving this dude its own moon. So first of all, as always, we start out with Mercury and orbit about here. So actually, we're going to click pause on the simulation just so that Mercury doesn't like mess up the universe here, because adding Mercury would be absolutely devastating to this planet. So we can actually go and just make it about it's basically 0.00009 times the size of the moon. It's basically that. It's a tiny dot. It's absolutely insanely small. Actually, no, I think it was a little bit bigger than that, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's about an asteroid size. That's 3.8 kilometers. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit bigger than that. So let's go to moon actually and take out a few of those zeros, like that many. We need to get the radius to over 500 miles. Radius 300 kilometers. That seems good to me. I don't know what's going on with the color there. Let's give it some water to give it an icy surface. Okay, that is the oddest thing. This is a black moon. Okay. I have no idea why it's a black moon. Okay, gotta go. Have a nice day. All right, see you around. Uziel Ramos. Okay, maybe my computer will decide to work. Okay. So yeah. Okay, it's basically, so this moon is covered in water. It shouldn't be. It should be mostly rock. I do not know why it is covered in water. Oh well, it's not supposed to be. And that planet is not supposed to be spinning that way either. This is really odd. Okay, so we're going to actually go out and click view orbits. So there, we got... Actually, you know what? Let's just take all the water off this moon real quick, because it doesn't need any of that. It needs none of that water. Yeah, no. There we go. Fixed it. So yeah, this is SAG 186C. Now we'll go in and check on B real quick, see how it's doing. All next to the star, and we can actually go to the surface real quick. Let's go to the surface and skadoodle it a doodle. If you're on stand on this thing, oh wait, I forgot. This thing should be gravitational, tightly locked to its star. Oh gosh, where did I go out? Let's just click on that so we don't fly. It does have too much of that on it, so we can actually stop the gasness of it. Now, the motion, it should definitely be tidally locked. And we got to find out where tidal locking is at. Hold on, let me go on my phone real quick because my computer is like messing up with the live stream. So I can't see anything that's happening. Recreating the Earth, I see. Dodorex, actually no, we are creating a planetary system called Sagittarius 186C that I created, that I made up. So that's what's going on right now. Right now, though, we are currently trying to fix the problem that this thing is not star when it should be. So let's fix that. How we do that? There we go. Tidally lock. Now that means when we go in, go to the planet, which Dodexsaurus, this thing. So if we land on the surface right here, should be in the same spot at all times. There we go. This is what it would look like to stay on that planet. You'd be just blasted with the sun the whole day. You made a solar system. Cool. You have Universe Sandbox? Okay, so let's get out of this. Now for the oddest reason, there's something forming on the side that faces the sun. That shouldn't be happening. But anyway, so far we got 2 planets in the system, SAG 186B, SAG 186C. Oh, I almost forgot to change this guy's name. The moon of this thing is SAG 186 A. So SAG 180, it's SAG 186 C1. There we go. Because this is the first moon of SAG 186C. And if you didn't know, SAG basically means Sagittarius 186. Also, this moon needs to be tidally locked to its planet. So we got to go to motion, and we tidally lock it. So there, because it's so close. Now, we actually do get an eclipse, I think, every single day on this planet. So we'll actually slow it down to real time and watch an eclipse from the planet's surface. There we go. So we're going to take this time to go out and watch an eclipse on Sagittarius 186C. Now, for anyone watching, also, wouldn't that be on planet? Because you'd be yeah, you wouldn't be on that planet. That actually going to. Oh gosh, I went inside the planet. So we're actually going to. So this isn't actually what the surface of SAG looks of SAG 186C looks like, because I actually do have a surface map of it, an actual map of the surface of this planet. Really close into the Earth. So we're actually going to change that second per second, and we're going to go out and click View Orbits and Labels, and click Play. You can actually see right there That thing right there is Sagittarius 186b. So it's so hot that it's emitting so much light, you can physically see the planet. That's how hot the thing is. Now, if now down the road there will be another thing just about as bright as that, but it'll be a star because this is actually a binary star system. But the neutrons, the red dwarf orbits extremely far out. Okay, so after viewing that eclipse, now I don't want to. This moon is not anywhere big the size of the Earth's moon, but it's just so close to the planet. In fact, let's go to chart real quick. I'll show you just how small this moon is. Now this okay, first of all, just point out this is actually a bigger object than this. Hold on. Let me check something. Let me just check something real quick. Also, why is the live stream that lagged behind? Okay, it's not on my phone. My computer's just messing up. So this planet is actually supposed to be 8 times the size of Earth. I've completely just eclipsed that in my brain. It's supposed to be 8 times the size of Earth. It's the core of a giant planet. So there we go. We fixed that. Now this moon is actually extremely tiny compared to the planet. So it's nowhere near as big as the moon. So now we're going to add the next planet, which is about twice the size of Jupiter, I think. It actually orbits right on the edge of the habitable zone. I'm actually going to turn that to 14 days a second. 14 days. Oh gosh, we're orbiting the moon, aren't we? Okay, there we go. So now we go click add object, and we're going to add Jupiter. It orbits right on the frost line. Now, this is not Jupiter because it's going to be twice the size of Jupiter. Mass, Jupiter 2. It's twice the size of Jupiter. It's a pretty freaking big planet. This is Sagittarius A, and the reason it was, oh gosh, that thing is moving a mile per minute. Now this planet actually has 3 moons, and all of them are massive. You have I think the smallest was the size of Mars. So again, the basic planetary model we'll be using is Mercury, because Mercury is just a generic planet that we can mold. And I think that one orbits there. The next one orbits here, and then the next one, the next farthest away, orbits all the way out here. Now this boy, first of all, we're going to make sure that we don't have any planet moons that are gravitationally ripping themselves to pieces. So this boy, he's about the size of Mars, which is about half the size of Earth. So 0.55 Earths. It's a big boy. Where is he? That guy is about, he's around the middle. He's about a 0.1 over here. Where'd he go? 0.1. Oh wait, wrong button. I'm getting notifications on my phone. He's 0.1 times the size of Earth. So now we're going to actually slow this down to 1 day per second and click play, just to make sure that these things don't rip themselves. Oh gosh, to rip themselves to pieces. We don't want anybody to rip himself to pieces. Oh gosh, is he going to rip himself to pieces? Now, you may be wondering why this guy is getting so intensely hot. That's because he's becoming tidally locked to the planet. he's actually rotating so insanely fast, he will start to melt. Oh, which brings me to naming. This guy's name is SAG186A1. Oh gosh. Okay, he appears to be lighting this planet on fire for the oddest reason. I have no idea why this planet is lighting up. Well, I guess that's just a little quirk of the physics in this game. A little fun snippet to look at. So it is now on fire. But I think that's a glitch in the game because this little dude orbits how far away from the planet that you orbit? Ocean, preparing Jupiter, distance to orbit 92,000 kilometers. Now the moon Io, which is the closest large moon of Jupiter, orbits around 200,000 miles, which is about 300,000 kilometers. So about 3 times this thing's distance is where Io orbits Jupiter. So this thing may actually be lighting the planet on fire due to tidal effects, but it isn't. If it's not really that bad. Okay, so this guy also needs to be changed. His name needs to be changed to SAG186. SAG186 B. Wait, no, A2. Wait, hold on. I actually think I have accurate measurements on the website for this thing. Let me go there real quick. A fresh hell. Haha. Yep. Definitely. Let me go to the website that I have for this planet real quick. Bubbity dee bubbity doo, bubbity dee 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 boo. Because I'm pretty sure I have an accurate size measurement for each of the moons. For the oddest reason, I don't know why I have measurements for these moons. Because I literally spent less than a day on them. Here, I'll give you, while I look this up, I'll give you a nice view from the surface of this moon. There you go. You can view your planet that you're absolutely shredding to pieces right there. It's a very beautiful picture. Go to here, Alien Planet website, and click Neighbors in Space. No, let's see. Largest in the entire solar system, blah, 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 blah. A1 is the biggest, A2 is the smallest. So A2 is the size of Ganymede, which is the biggest moon in our solar system, and then A3 is about halfway between that. So I think I messed up on the sizes a little bit. But just look at that view. Hold on a second. View orbits. That's just beautiful right there. Let's see if I can get a better picture. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead and just mess around a little bit and make this thing tidally locked because it should be very, very so tidally locked to the planet, actually. The fact that it is not tidally locked to the planet is a bit of a problem, you see. It needs to be tidally locked. Tidally locked. Okay, so I'm actually going to go to the northern latitudes of this moon. See. And touch down on one of these lava pits. See if we can get a really good view of the planet from the surface. Oh, that's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Now click play. Look at that. Okay. Okay, there. That is a gorgeous picture. I'm going to photograph it. Take a screenshot F8. Okay, thank you for that screenshot. Now we're going to escape it. Click pause. Oh gosh, did I land on the planet? Oh, I should probably also change the name of this to SAG186A. Now, SAG186A. Let's see, how long has this stream been going on? Thank you, Dodirect Stream's been going on about 30 minutes. So after we get the moon, oh gosh, what did I do? Oh gosh, what did I do? Okay, that's. Did I where? Did I just delete the planet? Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. View orbits, please. Oh my gosh. Since it is paused, what we are going to do is we are going to attempt to save the system by adding a Jupiter. Now we're going to add it as carefully as possible. We're going to try to center ourselves over this thing. We're going to try to add a Jupiter. Just it's going to be twice the size of Jupiter. Okay, what just happened? Okay, that's indeed odd. Let's see, what did we do to it? Oh my god, what did we do to you? There's our planet. Did we just slingshot? Oh my god. Well then. Okay, you will if you're not going too fast. Let's see what the escape velocity of the star is. Oh gosh. Motion. Let's see what actually hold on. It'll probably tell me if I look at the gravity. Basic. Blah 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 blah. I need to see surface gravity. 471 meters per second. I should probably put labels on view. Labels. Now, motion. Let's try to get it in orbit back around the star because it's right now going on a not good. So I learned stuff from watching some YouTube videos about how I can actually save this planet. What I got to do is I got to time this right. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for the planet to go 14DS 14D. Okay, why? How fast are you spinning? Not too fast. Okay, so here's what we're gonna try to do, guys. Hello, Ghost Eel 555. How you doing? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do right now. we are going to try to save the planet. Okay, so Ghost Steel, you just got here. Let me tell you what's going on. That we made it has a bunch of water and stuff on it called Sagittarius 186c. Basically, what's going on is I created this solar system a while back, and I can delete that because that's serving no function. And there are actually 3 planets in the system, so I'll just 186b, which is a 8 times the mass of Earth, orbits really close to the sun, is basically a fireball. And this actually used to be the biggest planet in the solar system, but because it got so close to the star, it lost all its gas. This planet is Sagittarius 186c. It's got all the life and stuff on it. Got a bunch of aliens on it. Note, this isn't actually the surface of the planet. There's a different surface that I have on a website somewhere that I'll probably link in the description to this. Then you got this little boy, which is its moon. It's a pretty tiny moon, but you get a solar eclipse every day, so it's pretty good. And then you got this big boy, who is, oh my gosh, we are actually on the actual line. Okay, good. He moved out of the way fast enough. But this guy is supposed to be orbiting around. He's supposed to be orbiting around here, and he's orbiting out there. So what we're trying to do is try and get this Jupiter dude back into here where he belongs. We'll actually put that in. Now what we need to do is go to 14 days per second. It didn't like that. Gosh. Why? Okay, let's just zoom out as far as we can. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. We're just going to zoom out. See, I don't know why it's doing this. It won't speed up the simulation fast enough to get where we need this planet to be in quick enough time. It's going at literally less than a day per second. Less than a day. And we got to get this planet all the way in here to right here. But that means that we're going to have it pass through into there so that we can extend the orbit outwards and circularize it. Damn, I can't post the image I made. Yeah, that is the suck, isn't it? If you can find a way to send it to me, please do. I would like to see that. Let's see, can we extend it a little bit more? No, we can't. Why is this the suck? Timer, what does timer do? Oh crap, I broke the game, I think. Oh no. Okay, what did I do? What did I break? I think I broke something. I think I've broken something. No, me in the live stream. Don't click the button. Oh, you clicked the button. I posted it on your channel discussion. Now, my Universe Sandbox is being a broke right now. So I'm going to go check that little thing out right now. The application is not responding. This is a great idea. Oh, it just centers fine. Open link in new tab. Okay. Let's see what this is. Donorex source. Discussion. That is great, Donorexsaurus. That's fantastic. That is beautiful. That is fabulous. Thank you. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to wait it out. I mean, it was here, and now it's here. So basically, what we have to do is we have to wait for this Jupiter to get all the way to the other side of there to circularize it so we can make it. Oh wait, no, we don't. I'm an idiot. We can just go to motion, go to speed, and then take the speed down. Oh no, we need to up the speed. We need to make the orbit circular. Actually, you know what? Why on earth are we doing this? We are being the dumb. We need to go down to. Yes, I know. We need to go down to eccentricity Z. It literally, that is absolutely perfect. I think we're just going to name you real quick. We're going to name you, oh no, we don't want to name your speed anything. We want to keep your, oh gosh, no. Oh, no. That's not good, because what we just did, we just destroyed the planet. Yeah, okay. So much fun. Take that and just down, and it's literally, that is a bad. We don't want it to be anywhere near our planet. So we're going to up the speed a lot. And then we're going to take down here, get that eccentricity down set. And we're going to go up the speed to about there. We're going to go down to eccentricity and make it Z again. And yeah, sure, we lost a little bit, but we're there. Okay, so now we got that fixed. Let's go back into here. Let's name it SAG186. Now we're gonna wait for it to move because we actually have a special celestial object to add in. And to add it in, we gotta go really far out. Like I'm talking this far out. And then we go into blah 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 add. And what we're adding is actually a red dwarf star. And I think we can, let me see which one. We definitely don't want to add this guy over this guy because those will totally obliterate everything and kill off anything. Which one was the there's gotta be red dwarf here. So Alpha Centauri, Proxima Centauri is what we need. I bet I can search up Proxima Centauri. Now we're actually gonna make this thing a little bit bigger. Now that thing is now orbiting with the star. It is now in a binary planetary system. This is because the planetary system that I've created is actually one that has two suns. Now, the second sun, you will never be able to see from this planet because of all this yuckness. I think, okay, first of all, let's take off Apple Zone. I think that's it, all the way out there. That's just a bunch of gas. Labels, please. Oh, it's all the way out there. Let's not view orbits. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can barely see that star. That star is right there. So let's click C to get off the planet surface. Now, you can actually see that star from here, but Proxima Centauri is so small you can't see it from there. And this is actually SAG186. Actually 187. It's actually 187 because it was the 187 star found because it was found right after that. I'm gonna go now. My side is making your voice call all distorted. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, thank you for joining us while you did go to Rex Source. It's fun having you. And that picture was pretty great. So now that it is named Sagittarius 27, click that, and boom. And I don't think I ever added in the first simulation. I always wanted there to be there was another planet out there. It was about really far. It was about this far out. It was about smaller than Neptune, I think. But it orbited really far out. So for that, we're going to just add Neptune to about there. Now it should be really dark on the surface of the planet. Yes, beautifully dark, actually. This planet is actually Sagittarius SAG186. It was actually found after. Good luck on your solar system, dude. Thanks for the record source. Have a great night. This is actually Sagittarius 186D, and I don't think it has a moon. I'm not sure. What do you say? Anyone want to say whether we should give it a moon or not? I'll wait a few seconds. No? Okay. Let's give it a moon, because I like that idea. Well, it'll be, it should be, I actually have a good idea for it. I have a Triton in here somewhere. Weird, because this is actually Neptune's moon. I actually had to make this, though. But it's going to be orbiting extremely closely to the planet. Now, if that thing decides it wants to burn out the planet, did it just rip itself to pieces? It did. Fantastical. It ripped itself to pieces. But it's still a spherical object. So we'll name this SAG186D1. And its materials should be made almost entirely of water. Its temperature should be extremely cold. That's about right. And it needs to be tightly locked to the planet. So we'll see if we can actually see the planet from here. One second per second. And let's turn off let us turn off orbits to see if we can see the other sun. Oh my gosh, how on earth did we do that? We clicked on the moon. Well then, I do not think we can see that. Oh, that's why Sagittarius 167 is over there. So we'll just speedily loo until we can see the planet, the star on that side. Yep, there it is. There's the second sun. That's what a second sun would be like on another planet. So I think that's a good place to end this this video. And we actually gave it a ring, I think. A small ring. So let's just give it a little ring. Give it a little ring. And a little ring. Actually, no, let's not. So yeah. I think let's go through the let's put up a chart real quick. Starting with SAG 186.7, it is a massive sun-like star. Then its companion star, Sagittarius 186.7, it's a small red dwarf. Sagittarius 186A, that that is the giant gas planet. It should have 3 moons, but those 3 moons did not like cooperating at all. And in fact, we had to delete all of them. Sagittarius 186d is the furthest outer planet. It's about the size of Neptune. And has one teeny tiny moon. Sagittarius 186b used to be the reigning champion for largest planet. It was about 1.2 times this size. It was a monster. And Sagittarius 186b, C, is the super Earth-sized planet that I actually made a website for. And if you are watching, when I end this video, I'll put a link to the website in the description of this and in the comment section below. And you can actually, I have a whole taxonomy laid out for a few of the aliens on there. It's pretty extensive. Now, some of the information that we have here is not on the website yet. The Sagittarius, for instance, now, first let's go through this. So Sagittarius, we got a planet here, and then we got the 2 moons so far. We got C1 and D1. So yeah, that is our system. But now, things to note, there are a few differences. For instance, this planet has more methane in its atmosphere in the world, so in this universe, so this one appears blue as well as that. It has 3 moons, which we might have destroyed on accident. And then this guy right here, its surface does not look nearly anything like what we have it here looking like. It looks totally different. But other than that, also, this planet right here and this planet right here are not currently on the website. I will be adding those in a little while. But yeah, that's the planets. So thank you guys for watching. If you had fun, maybe we'll do another episode another day where we just crash planets together. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. And Goose, kill yourself. It's not my fault. My mic is great. It's luscious. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, forget to leave a dislike, and have a fantastic day. Goose, you sent a lot of messages to the Hangouts. Let's see what they were. My mic should be fantastic. Let's listen to what it said. What it sounds like. Hold on a second. Technical difficulties. Oh well. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you leave a dislike, have a fan-flipping-tastic day. Thank you guys for watching, and we are. Hold on. I can play the stream from over here. I think I will. Over here, live streaming. Events. Oh, this is taking forever. Okay. Let's just give me a second, guys. I'll end this stream a little bit. If it wants to cooperate. But until then, let's go ahead and save the system. We'll name it Dab is Death. Dab is Death. And while we're waiting, we'll just blow some stuff up. Okay, how about that? Let's add Mercury over here, and then Mercury there, and then Mercury there. Boom, 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 baby. Oh my gosh, is my mic that bad? It's still loading. Well, this is fun to watch. We'll just watch this. Let's add in the earth for some fun. How is it cooling down there? Let's see, view. Let's add the earth. This live stream is taking a little bit long for me to cut out, so what the heck, we'll add another body. We'll add Mars too, because why not? Anything that makes it fun. We'll add Core 7B. Also, fun fact, Core 7B is the same type of thing that Sagittarius 186B is. Okay, it's taking too long. Way too long. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, let's add in another thing for fun. Just like Pluto's everywhere. Should need some explosions. And let's launch Pluto. Okay, this is not working as well as I wanted it to. I'm gonna try to end it from here. Okay, there we go. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you like the video, leave a like. Have a fantastic day. This has been the Primal Earth, and we are finally out.